Hey guys, Sandy here, and I am back with day number. What day is this? 19, because I skipped day 18 because I didn't know what to do with it. So this is day number 19. I'm starting with a ready-made 4x6 card that I cut off of a card apart sheet, and the only thing I'm doing here is adding some Love from Lizzie peel-offs around the edge to just give it a little touch of gold. And like I said, this is going to be day number 19. Day 18 is going to be the back of my pocket page, but I wasn't exactly sure what I wanted to put back there, so we just skipped it and moved on to 19. But never you fear, day number 18 will be scrapbooked and it will be on the back of that pocket page. We just don't know what we're doing yet. So there we go. I am loving this little tiny touch of gold that went onto this pocket. Or not this pocket, this 4x6 card. I thought about covering up the kind of sprig of holly down there and greenery, but I ultimately did not. I felt like the card was beautiful enough and it really didn't need anything else. Even though, look at me, I'm trying like a champ to cover it up. Don't know why, it's pretty, just leave it. Sometimes you just get so used to more is more. Sometimes you have to step back and let it go and know that less is more sometimes too. And in this case of this 4x6 card, that little pinstripe of gold, it's perfect. Makes it good. What am I doing over there? Okay, so we're going to pop that inside of the pocket, and that one's going to be finished. And now I just have to figure out what's going on the two 3x4 pockets up on the top of this card. So we know that there's got to be journaling. Journaling's going to go on one side, and then we know that the number has got to go somewhere as well, so it's probably going to go on the other side. I went ahead and popped that 4x6 card back into the pocket. Just leave it in there, Sandy. It looks good. And then we need to figure out what is going in the other ones. So I really like this these tags right here, and I'm thinking about doing something with that, but ultimately, it doesn't like grab me as something. I think that that might be something that's pretty, but it kind of clashes. So I stepped away for a second, and then came back and figured, something's got to change here. So I'm trimming down this cut apart 3x4 card just a little bit, and I trimmed it down so that you don't really, Season's Greetings isn't really centered. It's not really the sentiment that I want. For some reason, I just don't like Season's Greetings. It's like nails on a chalkboard. Happy Holidays is better than Season's Greetings. I don't know what it is. It just, it's like, no. I don't know what it is. Just not a fan of it. So I am going to layer up this little glitter cardstock right here because I did not have a scrap that was a full square. And I'm just going to layer it up like that so it looks like it's a full square. And then I'm going to pop that on top of this wooden paper, and then I'm going to pop the kind of Christmas in a jar card on top of that. And now I just need to cover up the Season's Greetings. And I thought about using that one, but ultimately that's not the sticker I go for. I want something a little bit more bold and a little bit more graphic, because I do have the Merry Christmas down there at the bottom. Christmas is stylized, but Merry is pretty bold and graphic right there. So I just add the I Love Christmas. I'm thinking about using the buffalo plaid as my number, but no. It doesn't really go with the whole feeling of the card here. So I need something else. I'm thinking either like a thin gold or maybe even a thin black. What I really wish I had was the glitter red Fitzgerald foam thickers that came out with Chamel's Christmas Magic line a couple years ago, because those were great, but used all of those up. So I grab my thin black foam thickers there and pop on the 19. Totally happy with that, totally like the way it looks. Now I need to figure out what memory I'm documenting today, right? So basically, I have this card from Ellie Studio that says making a list, and in parentheses it says checking it twice. So it has a place for, I don't know, 5 or 6 things that you can list off, and then 2 check boxes next to it. So I just wrote down some things that were pertinent to us for the holiday season, baking for work, baking for my husband's work, getting all the stocking stuffers, having the Christmas card list, our movie tickets in time because we went and saw Star Wars, and then all the presents. So those are the things that I wrote down on the list. And now I'm just trimming down the making a list card because it is very plain. It's just a white card with some black text and lines. Or green. Did I say black? It's green. That's green. And I felt like it needed a little something. So I was thinking about matting it on this red card here, but you could see the little decorative bits on the underneath of it, and it wasn't really working for me. So I matted it on top of this 3x4 cut apart off of the Heidi Swap Winter Wonderland collection, just trimming off the extra bits. And we're going to pop that in just as soon as I figure out what I'm writing on it. Now, I've already told you guys what I'm writing on it, so you're probably like, just write the daggone thing, but sometimes it takes a little bit longer. And I really liked the 2 check boxes. I thought that was super cute. So I made sure to check both because everything on this list was done. Now, I could have gone with like what you want for Christmas, because that's what Santa does. He checks the list twice, but I decided to go with this instead, just giving like a snapshot of where we were in the month and what was going on the 19th. So then once I figure out what goes on that last line, we're going to do double check off on both of those, pop it into the page protector, and that's going to do it for day 19, guys. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you again soon.